If you know the song, good. If you don't, I don't envy you. Honestly, I've had that song stuck in my head for the past few days, and I just wanted to get out of my system in a video. Anyway, what is up guys? My name is Sparky Midori, otherwise known as Prince of Darkus. And this video took a lot longer to make than it should have. I'm joined here today with Griffin and Leonidas, not the Leonidas that you're going to see later, but the other Leonidas from Battle Brawlers. The new one. Wait, no, that's from Evolution. The one from the reboot. Anyway, this video took way too long to make. I did actually already make the video and I had edited. I literally ready to post the video and then I got busy and I forgot it existed. So here I am remaking the video in reference to the song that started at the start of this video. You know when I'm making this, well, recording this, I'm making the thing very, very late. Because you guys deserve better and the other one was a bit of a trash video, not gonna lie. But what is this video? For those of you who don't know, I have problems with completing things that I start. So, in my forward way to not do that anymore, I decided to try and redo, or just finish, the series that I started oh so many years ago and replay, I guess not replay, just resume and finish the Battle Brawlers game video playthrough that I started a while back. And I realized I was a bit too close to the finish line than I thought I was. For example, we have only 2 arenas left of this game before I finish the game, and I realize now that I should have actually made this just 2 more episodes instead of one big long video, but we're here already, so we might as well just finish it. Also, what the hell's with my camera? Like slowing down. Stop. Hey there. So, future editing me here. While past me is busy fixing the camera, how about present, future, and or both of them editing me here, inform you guys of a teeny tiny thing you might not know about me. I have over 300 Bakugan in my collection. This is just a little taste of some of the Bakugan in my collection, and if you guys want to see further updates to my collection and more detail about each one I have, be sure to subscribe because my goal is to reach 500 subscribers before the end of July 2024, and I cannot do it without your guys' help. And if you do, well, you get to see the video where I go through all these Bakugan and all the other 300 in my collection at later points. So, quick sub plug over. I came back to this game not realizing how close I was to finishing it because we only have 2 arenas left. First of which is this beautiful, beautiful Paris arena that I forgot looked this good on PS3. Because if you all remember, I started this playthrough on the PS2 and then upgraded to PS3 graphics. And me as a kid when I was smaller, I played it on the Wii PS2 because I couldn't afford a PS3, and the PS2 was the freaking best thing to ever happen to me as a kid. Like that paved my way to gaming nowadays. Anyway, this arena didn't last very long because, well, it's a Bakugan game and it's a kid's game and I can just plow right straight through it. But a few things did happen in this arena, one of which was I was absolutely robbed of my role. I mean, look at the reaction time I'm expected to have here. And this isn't the first and last time this happened or happens in this game. I promise you not. But luckily Julia Mix's that stutter is gonna stay in. Julio's stuffed up and I still whooped his chaos loving behind. After Julio, my next opponent was Chan-Li. Chan-Li, I was shocked with just how aggressive this woman can be. Sorry, Leo, I almost knocked off my shoulder there. This woman comes at me time and time again in this fight. One with her siege, then with a chicken. Excuse me. Sorry, there's birds outside and they're making a hell of a noise. Anyway, she comes at me with her siege. She comes at me with her fortress, and I had no reaction time. Again, there's another instance of this. Why is the camera slowing down? I don't know. I'm getting so frustrated at the camera and at this woman because I had no reaction time at all during this little piece here, and I lost my role. However, I did get my double stand at the end. And I won the easy way. Okay, next was the Clouse fight. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one did go on the longest. But it wasn't because it was hard or anything like that. It's just because I knew it was gonna be easy because he had an arena disadvantage. So I tried to do my best, my damnedest, my very absolute tip-top soldier's best to make sure that I could get every single core, G, booster core, whatever thing, in the area before I stood a Bakugan. However, I forgot how to do that. See, as a kid, I remember how to do it, but I've been playing in this arena for so long, I forgot how to do it. Eventually, after trying again, I think I got it. I can't remember if this is the exact route I took. You're going to be seeing it most likely flying by past me on screen right now. Behind me, I mean, somewhere behind me, I think. But there's a lot of back and forth just trying this. A lot of misses, a lot of stands, but ultimately an easy win because, again, he had the disadvantage. During this fight with Clouse, I learned of a card that he had called Mega Mirror. And I wanted this card going into the final match or matches of the game. So, what do? I took a break. I left the tournament, I then went out to the park, I battled a bunch of people, I went to the Bakugan shop, and it wasn't there. I thought I unlocked it, apparently I didn't, I don't know how to unlock it, and when I was a kid, I won 100% of this game. I promise you I won 100% of this game as a kid. I bought every single Bakugan, upgraded every single one, only in G power because that's what matters most, size. And I got every single card, I beat every single person in the park, all difficulties, and I even got to the rank 1 in the thing and just kept playing. I had no life as a kid. But where I did not see Mega Mirror, I found the Turn of Fortune card. Now, me as a kid, I know I'm not supposed to gamble. However, this card is the best card I think I could ever gamble with as a kid. I loved it. It always gave me high numbers. Even in this playthrough, it did give me high numbers. It always gives me high numbers. I love it to bits. I immediately bought it, scooped it up, added it to my deck. I have no regrets. I don't think I'll ever regret gambling in my life. Until I start buying more Pokemon cards. The next fight of the Pirates Arena, I had to go up against the main man himself, Dan Kuso. Now, I was confident. I went in with confidence. I should not have gone in with confidence. I thought I dropped Leo. That was a jump scare. And my camera's acting weird again. But, this match was filled with lots of oopsie-doopsies. Basically, there were a lot of double stands involved, a lot of panic rapid fire, me shooting his Bakugan that were coming straight for my face. Dan did a lot of double stands because he caught on to my idea of trying to cheese it with double stands. His Bakugan had a lot more power than I thought they did. He scared me half to death when he tried to do a pirate strike. However, I really wanted to win with a successful stay. I don't know why, I'm just stubborn, but eventually I got my successful stay without losing once. I promise you I didn't lose once. I know the video looks very choppy, but I promise I did. Also, the game looks kind of choppy, mainly because my game crashed after I beat Dan. After I won against Dan, beat Dan, whatever. I had to restart the fight again. And I speedrun it. I should do a speedrun of this. That'd be another video another time. But I had to restart. I did it, and the game crashed quite a few times towards the last stretch of this game. But we're gonna get to that. After the fight with Dan, we do a big pep talk with all the other brawlers going into the next tournament. We have to fight every single one back to back to back to back. So I prep my deck. I change out a card or two. I can't remember which ones. All I know is that it was broken as heck. I think the one I had. Shut up. I don't remember, and I'm not the best. At video games, I'm good, but I'm not the best. But on we go. Our first opponent was Marucho. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he was really, really easy. Literally just a lot of back and forth, shooting his Diablo and Preyas and whatever off of the arena and winning. That was it. He was rather easy. Very easy, actually. Next match was Julie, and again, it was the same as Marucho, except her Gorham did give me a little bit of a heart attack. Not gonna lie, I can't remember why. I think it was the G power. I played this game months ago, months and months ago, and I'm now making the video. I did tell you guys I had commitment issues, and this is me trying to fix it, so please forgive me if I forgot. Round 3, I was going up against Runo. Now, I wasn't scared of her. I was a little skeptical about how the fight would have gone, just because she has the field advantage and I'm Darkus, so I had the disadvantage, but I was not scared. I'm sorry, is that 650G? Next, I was up against Mr. Hotshot himself, Shun. And how many times have we all said that as a kid? Mr. Hotshot himself, Shun. Mr. Hotshot himself, Shun. Try saying that 5 times fast. It is a tongue twister in on itself. But sad to say, this fight was actually easy. He had no mercy, but he was easy. Like, you could see he was trying, but it was easy. Next, I was up against Danny Boy, and I swear to Arceus above, this man rigged the match. Like, seriously, it was just back to back. I had barely a gap to move some of my Bakugan during some of the rolls. There were instances where I was just falling off the edge for some reason. My controller disconnecting. This man went with a full Pirate Strike Sphere Shot against my Bakugan, decreasing its G by 201 hits. But luckily I had ability cards to spam with him, and then I won. Like a man. What was that? Next, the last two fights of this tournament was up against Murdoch and Masquerade. And I'm very, very sad to say, actually, that they were very mid fights. Like, I don't know if it was just because we both had a field disadvantage, or I was just better at the game than when I was a kid, but I did not fear these two men at all. Well, men's a bit of a stretch. But really, it was just a casual fight at the end of the day. I think maybe it's the field disadvantages. So, as an endgame boss, I don't think that's very good. But also, I still love this game and it's nostalgia bait for me. That, and there is a real boss fight at the end, which we're getting to. So, Murdoch's Bakugan, Gladiator, decides to take the Bakugan equivalent of roids, gets absolutely jacked up, and demands a rematch. So, with Dan, the other brawlers, and Leonidas combined, and the power of friendship, my own Bakugan, Leonidas, he gets righted up as well. And then they have a fight in the literal Bakugan hell. Also, I say it was literally just Leonidas and Gladiator because there's a very special set of rules you have to abide by for the last match. I mean, I'm just going to step aside and let you guys listen to the rules and just how intimidating this all is.
Final battle. Special rules. Each player has only one Bakugan. Players take turns placing down a gate card. The first player to get 3 gate cards is the winner. Double stands are not allowed.
I mean, I think any kid playing a Bakugan game back then, if they heard that set of rules, they would have absolutely filled their pants. Bug, get away from the camera, I'm trying to be serious here. So now replaying this game as an adult, I learned 2 very important things. One, the fight is actually rather easy, despite how scary it looks at the start. You see, I hated shooting battles as a kid. Except in this fight. This fight, I dreaded power battles. Because in a power battle, back then on the PS2, I had to take my palm, put the whole palm of my hand on both of the analog sticks, and just shake it either back and forth or side to side or stop or whatever, and just pray to goodness gracious I was shaking fast enough. However, I wasn't. I had to get a friend to help me shake the other knob, the joystick thing, to get the fight won. But as an adult, I just had to shake the controller because I was playing on the PS3, which was fine. But I dreaded it kind of as well because for some reason my controller kept disconnecting and I had to redo it, or I would like reconnect it and then it wouldn't be connected properly. And long story short, it was a nightmare to work with power battle in this particular fight on the PS3, but I still managed. I also was not looking forward to the shooting battles because I realized halfway through we were both darkest Bakugans, we're both going to be going for the darkest discs, which is going to be a nightmare to fight for, but I still managed. So I was able to manage all the fight styles that this game had in the last match. And with my trump card, the Mega Warrior Gate card giving me an easy 200G for every gate card I won as my final card, it was an easy win. And also my game crashed. Like, I beat the game. Credits were rolling by on the screen. I was done. And the game crashed. And I lost the footage. And I had to restart it. So then, I learned the second thing that I was telling you about a few moments ago. The battle can be a lot easier if you miss. I'm dead serious, literally. Just turn one, throw, miss, don't land, let Gladiator stand, and you will easy 100% just be able to land the next turn, because Murdoch will always in this fight, always do his special shot and just take away your G. No matter what attribute you are, he just takes away the G. But if you miss and he throws, he will always land on the gate card. You can try to shoot him, it won't work. He will always shoot and just land, no matter what you do. But, sorry, my brain trailed off there for a second. But if you let him land first and you land next, he's never going to suck your B power, or G power, excuse me. That's Gen 2 talking in my brain. So it's going to be an easy win. You don't have to worry about him sucking away your G. You're just going to come on the card with more G if you collect all the tokens and take your time. It's an easy fight. After the easy fight that young me thought was a bloody nightmare, because when I would put my hand on the controller and shake it, I full on gave myself a rope burn equivalent on the joysticks with my palm. I tore off skin on my hand when I was a kid playing this game. And I was fine, it's easy. After that we get a cutscene where both Gladiator and Leonidas die, except psych, I am a main protagonist character. My Bakugan can't die. Well, actually, Leonidas said that Gladiator helped bring him back to life, escaping the Doom Dimension and all that nonsense. But please help me here. I swear I'm having some kind of Mandela effect, because when I was younger, I swear to goodness, I remember Murdoch's Gladiator and my Leonidas making it out of the Doom Dimension somehow together. But now at the end of this game, it looks like only Leonidas is back. I am very, very confused. And also, I now want to play more of this game, and I have other ideas for it, but that's going to have to come in the near future. But until that near future, thank you all so much for watching my horrible attempt at trying to summarize the last two arenas of this game. I'm not going to lie, it was rather easy to beat the game when I came back to it, but it was fun. I definitely still recommend picking up this game and trying it over the hot mess that we got a couple of years ago. So, I'll see you all in the next one. Stay strong and battle on, Battle Brawlers. Bye-bye.